How's the audio while I'm still setting up the camera? Can you guys hear me? Okay. We will be set up momentarily, I think. Okay. I think we're okay now. The audio's probably going to be pretty shit, but what can you do? Alright. So, can you guys hear me okay? Ignore that. Just a random project. I can switch mics if you want, but it'll just give me more feedback once the audio's going. Am I too quiet, too loud? Need you guys to tell me. Not all at once, of course. Sorry for that noise. I'm still tweaking shit. That's the gain. How's that? My voice any better? Yeah, sorry about the squeal. Okay, so... where's my damn S drive? That any better on my audio? Really wish there was a README file on this. Actually, maybe there is. Usually there is somewhere. I can't gate. Dude, I'm running a cheap ass Harbinger however many channel board. There is no wind. It's just noise. It's line noise. Give me a minute, I gotta do some research to figure out the tempo and shit. Okay, so we're close. So I'm just gonna quickly undo that, change the tempo, and hope this works. Because of course there was no README file. Yes. The best part is it'll be recorded for all of humanity to watch. Why the hell did it start all the way over here? Alright, so basically what I'm doing is I'm just getting everything organized and ready to start. There's a lot of freaking tracks in this damn song. Alright, so what do we got? So drum shit, I think. How many freaking guitars? Horns? What the hell did I get myself into? Oh, this is gonna suck. Alright, let's just... No warning. Wait, where's my... There's that. You guys can't actually see the mixer for the moment because it's on my other screen. New hardware output 6 and 7. Okay. Rip, what the hell is popcorn? Is that how people in South Park say popcorn? Oh, there's a widget. No, I will not dock the mixer to the bottom. Ever. That's the reason I have 3 freaking screens, so I don't have to do that level of bullshit. Especially with 50 freaking tracks. Well, that's odd. Never heard of anybody randomly getting unsubbed. Don't worry. The mixer will come onto the main screen once everything's organized. Let's hear what we got. If the music is too loud, too soft, let me know. No, the audience does not want to see the mixer dock. Alright, so this actually isn't too bad. I was expecting it to be a lot worse, but then again, I think this cover was made by Warren Hewart, so... Ah, that explains that. Alright, so not bad. Let's mute those bottom 2 tracks. Mute and mute. Yes, I realize that. Oh, but wait, there is a third viewer. There is a third viewer. They're just not talking. Third viewer, whoever you are, feel free to pop in and say hello. Or don't. Completely your prerogative. Not gonna lie, I've never done a YouTube live stream before. This is kind of entertaining. I can chat and talk all I fucking want to, and all I gotta do is read comments. I don't have people interrupting me. This is rather nice. Alright. Oh, don't harass him, Rip. You can harass him on the next episode of the shit show. We are going to delete Warren Hewart's mix because I am not Warren Hewart. I'm not trying to mix like Warren Hewart. I am trying to mix like me. So let's see what we got. Kick out, snare top, overhead top, floor side, claps. Alright, so I'm gonna just group all of this to get. Actually, let's add a bus real quick. I'm gonna just put all of this on a bus, call it drums. This is uncensored, but nobody wants to see you live. Not even you want to see you live. Maraca, tambourine. I'm gonna rope that into the drums section for the moment. Yes, my air conditioner finally switched off. It's 74.1 degrees Fahrenheit in here. I need the air conditioner. Sue me. I'm fat, I sweat. Let's see what this is. What are you? Okay, you're like a percussion-y thing. I'm gonna throw you in here as well. Yeah, this is half of getting a mix going, is getting it organized. So we got bass, DI, and amp. So we're gonna make a quick bus for the bass. Bass. Now, I usually put it under the guitars in the grand chain of things. So these are the guitars, it looks like. Yes. So, nope. Guitar bus. My phone is going off because apparently that's the thing when you're doing live streams. I think we would both equally disappoint on that front rip. Oops. So amp 01, DI 1, double 01, and amp 01. Alright, so these are the DIs. No. Just, there we go. I'm just trying to get everything organized. This will take a few minutes at least, especially with a track list like this. So, lead. I like, just a personal preference, I like having amps listed before DIs. But everybody's got their own thing with that. Chorus, DI, chorus, amp 1. Outro, chorus, double outro, chorus, double amp. Okay, this is... I have no idea who this third viewer is, but considering they're just randomly here because they are, thank you. Alright, so piano. I'm going to make a piano bus because it's a stereo. Just going to make a keys bus. Okay. Well, it helps if the mouse goes in the right place. Strings. I'll leave on alone because it's just the one. Alto sax. There's two different alto saxes. I'm assuming stereo? Alto sax high part, baritone sax. Alright, so I'm just going to make a horns bus. Hey, Road Rage! Now we got a fourth viewer! Hell yeah! Yeah, sit back, grab a beer, enjoy the shit show. No pun intended. Let me rephrase, enjoy the clusterfuck. Alright, so vocals. What is this? Let's figure out what the hell this is. Solo it and let's find out. Okay, so it's vocal shit. Vocal echo plate. I'm probably not going to use any of that. Vocal magic. What the fuck is that? Is this still vocal shit? Gotta love Control Z function. Get it on. Okay. Is this still vocal shit down here? Get it up. Yep, okay. A lot of vocals on this song, apparently. So, make a vocal bus. If anybody's curious what the keyboard commands for doing this stuff in Reaper are, Control click will let you select two different tracks. Shift click will let you select one track, and then all of them in between the next one you click. The more you know. Maybe next time, Rip, but I'm barely figured out how to get a live stream going with just one person in one location. I have no idea how the hell we would get two people from two completely separate locations on one live stream. There's only so much technology can do, especially when you're drunk. Alright, I think we're rather decently organized. This is how I usually have it. Drums up here, then the guitars, then the bass. Normally I don't have like keys and strings and stuff. And horns. That's new. But Vox is almost always last, so I usually put the random extras in between the Vox and bass. I am not dancing. Not now, not ever. No, I am not dancing. I am mixing. Hey, look, it's our friend the mixing board. Alright, so now, you guys can't see the track list, but we really don't need it. So, I'm forgetting my keyboard commands. Alright, let's take a listen and see what we got. First step is basically just to get a basic balance going. First thing you notice I do is minus 6 dB on the master. It's a trick I learned from Jason Constantine. Alright, so it's not too bad out of whack mix-wise, or levels-wise, I should say. So we're going to just start off heavy with the drums.
Good night, Bo.
Enable. backbone of the song, kick and snare. Hello, what is this? No idea what that is. I don't even want to know what the hell was used for that kick, but it is weak as fuck. You know what? I'm not even going to try to fix that. We are going to make this shit pop. Yes, I am about to MIDI replace the kick. The snare is pretty good, but this kick is just shit. So what I'm going to do, put a little gate on here. Kick gate. So MIDI. Alright. So now, come down here, tune track, Superior Drummer. Okay, my gate is apparently sending the MIDI mapping is what channel? 36, 35. So we want 35. There we go. Now it's triggering the kick. All right. We are going to build a kick. Search for instrument. See what we got. I am a big fan of the Aodes. Do you want to see me all sweaty and shit, Rip? The AC is going to be kicking on every once in a while. Like I said, it's already 70-fucking-5 in here. Ooh, that's a good kick, but I want something a little tighter than a 24. We got a Pearl Masterworks that's like a 20 or an 18. Oh, there we go. Replace. Now let's get a little snap in there. This is what I love about Superior. You can just... Ooh, right in there. Stack. Now that's a kick. The audience is everybody that's involved in the shit show, plus Smurf, plus random third person that doesn't want to say hi. Hi, third person. Now this, that's a kick. All right, let's see what we got. Now that's a way better kick. So bring that pre-FX. We can blend that in. Alright. What EQ do I feel like using today? Let's throw an API on it. See what we get out of that. Make this a little bigger. Makes it easier to see. I usually start with a preset and then tweak from there, but you can just bring it up and tweak to your heart's desire. Now that's a kick right there. Let's see what else we got. Oh, that sounds almost like a machine gun. I'm gonna have to remember that one for some of my metal mix. But I'm liking this. It's got that low thud that's perfect for this. All right. Tweak that a little. Let's keep it flat. Bring that to 4. Now I know that you guys aren't getting the best audio in as far as this is concerned, but that's because I am really not set up for this and never have been, and I do not know my way around the software options that can do a better job of a cheap outboard. This is what the mids. Where am I at? Yeah, a little snappiness right in there. Alright. Everybody's favorite. How about a classic 1176? Same thing. I usually start with a preset and tweak a little from there. Bring the output down a little. Go to 8 to 1. Get rid of that 60s hertz. Now really all I'm leaving the stock kick in for, and I say stock kick, but the original kick, I'm really just leaving that in so that the bleed is consistent. But this is doing the heavy lifting. Bring that down a little. Now how's that kick compared to... Yeah. Now that's a fucking kick. Let's hear this snare. I like that snare. I'm not going to do much to that. I'm going to throw some good old sheps on here. If I was concerned about the bleed, I would probably go with the SSL because it's got the better gate. But the bleed is really good, and I'm going to try and work with the bleed. Alright. Same thing. I go through presets. And then I tweak from there because the presets, they're all set up. They're all going to do pretty much what you're going to do anyway, and it just gets you there quicker and faster. And then you just tweak to taste on an individual case. I'm pretty sure the beard channel is fluff. Now I like a heavy saturation. Give it a little thump. Bring that gate up a little. It was on an expander, but this snare is sounding pretty good. I just got to get that mid attack up a little. Now we're talking. There we go. There's that smack. Yeah, true. Shep has a pretty good beard. I'm not even going to touch this compressor, because that sounded better. I'm not even going to touch this because that's pretty much sounding good. I think I'm going to leave that alone. Let's see, what are these overheads? Okay, it's just straight up overheads. So cymbals. Just a mono overhead, huh? Yeah, just a mono overhead. So I'm actually going to put a stereoizer on this if I can. Channel strips. Let's try Shep's stereo. No, that ain't going to work. First, okay, bring up ozone. Ozone's great for this. Turn that off, that off. All I want to do is make that overhead sound like it's stereo. Don't want the maximizer. Alright, so there's that. Bring this up. Yes, more Sheps. Yeah. You guys are awesome. And we only have 3 likes. And there's 4 people in here. That is sad. There's still the 4th person, so I think they're liking it so far. Come on, hit that thumbs up. It helps. Makes me feel better. Let's go smooth. Woohoo! We made it to 5! We're at 5! That's half of our subscriber base right there. We are doing good! So how are these drums sounding so far? So far I haven't even panned anything out. Let's see, we got floor side. I wish I was a celebrity. I'd get more free shit. Because I am a notoriously cheap bastard. Alright, so this has got a lot of bleed. So, let's take care of that. I'm going to use SSL. It's got the best gate that I have ever found. Ooh, yeah, but I'm going to bring that threshold right up. I only want that floor when it's actually being hit. Alright, dynamics. Actually going to bring that up a little. Bring that down. Bring that up. This may just look like random knob twisting, and that's because it is. Aw, we're down to 4. Man. Now I'm sad. That bums me out. Oh well. They probably weren't fun anyway. But you guys that are sticking through this are fun. Alright, let's see. Let's see what this filter will do. I must have. I don't know, maybe it's my long hair, maybe it's my neck beard, maybe it's the fact that I'm drunk. Don't know. We will never know. These are the things that will always haunt us, and yet we will never know the answer to. Alright, give me a second. I gotta silence this phone. It is distracting the shit out of me. Wrong button. There we go. Okay, now that's going to leave me alone for a little while. Alright, I think I'm going to leave this here. let's pan this out a little. Let's try 25. Just to give it a little width. Alright, now we're going to bring these claps in. No, I'm not going to EQ them. Alright, so we got stereo claps. So we're going to do, let's say 60. Both sides. Nice. I still want that snare to be the main lead, but I want those claps just under it. Let's hear it with the tambourine. Bring this in nice and low. Just want to be able to hear it. Because who actually cares about a tambourine being in here? I'm going to add a little EQ to you. Oh, look at that. We are going manual EQ. Oops. Wanted low shelf. That's sounding good right there. Let's hear it with the maracas. Ooh, that's going to be the glue. These maracas are going to be the glue. Right in there. Yeah. Now, I don't even know how to pronounce this. Giaro? Giari? I don't know. Alright. I think we got this drum bus sounding pretty damn decent. What do you guys think? Let's move on to the bass. Where's my bass? There's my bass. Alright, bring that down, bring that down, bring that down, bring that down, bring that down. In the grand scheme, once everything comes up, you won't even hear it, but it'll be, if it's missing, you notice. It's going to be the glue that holds that whole percussion together. Alright. Let's bring this bass up. Alright, that bass amp sucks. We're gonna just mute that. I don't feel like using that. Oh, something's not muted. Ah, it's the strings. Right after the keys. Yeah, that's what wasn't muted. Okay. Jesus, you guys. Alright. Where's my CLA bass? CLA bass stereo. I would go dark glass, but I don't want I don't want a distorted bass. I want a clean bass, but that amp just was not doing it. I have no idea. It was the strings. Oh yeah, there we go. Give it just a little distortion. Oh yeah. Now this bass is sounding good. Love that CLA bass. If you're doing anything that isn't distorted bass. If you need a distorted bass, dark glass. Anything else, CLA. I'm grooving on this bass line. Alright, well, I need a drink. And I don't think the algorithm will pick up on just a drum kick bass line. So, enjoy the groovy fucking bass. And I will be back in just a moment. Alright. Such a good bass line. And that bass tone. A lot of people struggle with bass. I'm half and half one of those people. Sometimes I will just luck ass backwards into a great bass tone that just works, and this is one of those times. Alright. Let's see what we can do about these guitars. And System of a Down said it even better. Everybody fucks. Alright. So what do we got here? Amp. Bring the DI down. And DI. Alright. So this is a double. I'm going to put them about, let's do 40. Alright. So these guitar tones are actually pretty damn good for this. I'm going to not play with them. I'm not going to reamp them. I'm not going to throw an amp sim on them. Just gonna do that. Hey Smurf, if you want to get that link for me, I will be more than happy to add it, considering he is nice enough to provide multi-tracks for people like me to fuck around with. And you are correct. He should get credit where credit is due. I don't really watch his channel all that often. I think he's just a bit too British for me. But he knows his shit. You can learn a lot from watching him. Let's mute these leads. I want to focus on just the rhythms. 40 isn't enough. Let's go out to 60. I want them out a little wide. I want to leave these choruses out for the moment. This does need a bit of EQ. We're going to throw a VEQ4 on it. I love the VEQ3 and 4 for guitars. Alright, 1 second, I am editing. I'm just editing our description a little bit. Nah, I shouldn't make a joke. Alright. Anybody want to just double check that the description updated for me real quick? Let's try the VEQ3. The 4 just is not doing it for me tonight. Oh, wrong button. I don't know. Probably the guy that was watching it that didn't say anything. I'm sad to see him go. I liked him. Oh, now we're up to 5! Hell yeah! I am liking the 3 a lot better than the 4 tonight. And we're back to 4. Awesome. I can live with that. Alright, this is sounding pretty good, but I'm going to high pass them a little higher. I want that bass to really do its job. Down a little, scoop those mids a hair. Let's bring this to 12 and that to about 7-ish. Oh yeah, that's sounding good right there. Oops. Don't need to do anything to that. Oh yeah, that's working real good right there. Everybody's dropping out, man. This is sounding good. Alright, let's bring these leads up now. let's bring these about 20% because it's a lead. Oh, they're not doing the same thing. They're not doubles. So we're going to leave that straight up the center. I'm going to throw VEQ4 on this one. Not really digging that one. Let's go to the Sheps. I'm liking the Sheps a lot tonight. Then again, I'm always liking Sheps. And you Sheps. I want throaty. Close, but no cigar yet. Sustain my electric guitar. There we go. Let's try that out. No, definitely not. We're even further away from where we started. Let's try this out. Nah. Let's go to that throaty and we're gonna go to an even saturation, boost that up. Get rid of that thump. Compress it a bit more. That should be good. I got one more trick for this lead guitar. Reverb. Oh yes. Some reverb. It may sound like shit now, but give it just a minute. There's a specific one I'm looking for. Not yet. Where is it? It's here somewhere. It's called Room to Your Room. It's called Adding Room to Your Room. That's what I'm looking for right now. It's like perfect for what I want. It's here somewhere. I don't want a wide snare room. Where is it? It's here somewhere. Let's try this out. Alright, that's my backup. No, it isn't. I'm not going to sidechain the verb grip. I never do. Weird amp. Let's try that out. Well, if you want creepy sounds, that's the one to pick, but that ain't what I'm looking for. I'm just looking to add a little snap. I cannot find what I am looking for. Alright, full reset. Just trying to add a little shimmer. Well, the reason I don't sidechain my reverbs is because I really don't use that much reverb, and the tails are so short that you just don't need to. Alright, I want to add a little bit of a bass cut around 300. Let's go far. Ooh, that's the shimmer I was looking for. It's not adding a whole lot, but let me turn this off, turn it on. So this is with it off. It just gives it that little top end shimmer that's like perfect for this. Oh, there we go. What do you guys think? I think I'm pretty much done with that tone. No, I don't. The only time I'm going to create a separate track is if I'm going to do an effects bus. So I'll probably end up having to do one for the vocals or set up sends. But that's because a lot of these I'm going to try and glue together, and one of the ways I will do that is by creating a effects track that I'm sending multiple tracks to use the same effect. This is sounding good. All right, let's bring these keys in. Left, right. All right. I want these keys out nice and wide. So let's try 75 and see what happens. Oh, yes. Alright, we're going back to the Abbey Road Chambers. Yeah, man. I keep waiting for a warning on YouTube to pop up saying you're using copyrighted shit. Like, piano shimmer. No, not what I'm looking for. This is the one secret about mixing. It doesn't just sound great from the get-go. It will sound like shit for a while. It only starts sounding really good once everything comes together. Oh, man, that piano chamber, I don't even want to change it. That sounded real good. I'm going to just bring this wet dry down a hair. About 75%. Maybe 50. Oh, there we go. And it is doing a hell of a lot too, like. Now really what I'm using the reverb for isn't so much an effect, but it's so I can place it further back in the mix. The keys are definitely not a main feature, so I want them a little further behind. This way they could still be nice and bright and up in the mix, but not take center stage over like the guitars or the bass. So that's one of the tricks I use reverb for. Vocals tend to go to a delay more than a reverb. Alright, let's bring these strings up. What? Who's Mark Bolan and why is he gonna come kick my ass? Please explain this one in the comment, Trip, because you have piqued my curiosity now. Alright, I'm gonna just loop a small section with the strings so I can focus on the strings for a few. I'm horrible with names. I didn't even know the name of the song until I was mixing it. I mean, I know the song, but I didn't know the name of it. I didn't know it was Bang a Gong. And why is he gonna come kick my ass? I think this is sounding pretty damn good. Don't get me wrong, the original sounds great, but... Alright, I'm not gonna put any effects on the strings. It's sounding good. I don't think it needs EQ. Definitely doesn't need compression. It definitely doesn't need reverb. I kind of want that to be a little front and center, but I just want it to be lower. I want it to be under everything. And thank you so much, Rip, for calling me a genius. I'm liking that right about there. It just nestles in just under those guitars and... Oh, yes, please. Alright, what do we got next? Horns. Where's some good section with horns? This is a good one. Let's loop this for a little bit. And I know I haven't spent a lot on this. The lead, I like to scatter around a little. Alright, so I'm going to pan these out about 30%. These horns are sounding great. Have fun, Road Rage. It was good chilling with you while it lasted. Now to pan these out about 35%. You're always thinking, Rip. You are always thinking. Alright, these bare saxes I'm leaving straight up the middle because they're kind of acting like a bass section of the horns. I am liking this. This is sounding pretty good. Alright, let's turn this off. See what we got. We're gonna just listen straight through and see where we're sitting. This is sounding pretty damn good so far. What are you guys thinking? Of course, Rip, of course. About the song. I think it sounds pretty good. That's the problem, Smurf. That's one of the reasons I bounce around. You know, like, I'll get back to that lead probably after this before I put the Vox in. But if you just focus on one thing, and go down a list, you usually end up with individual parts that sound pretty good, but they don't work together. So what I usually do is, the drums are the backbone. So I start with those, and then I get a rough volume mix going. Then I'll focus on the bass, because the bass and the drums have to work together. Then I'll bring in the guitars. Then I'll go work on something else. Then I'll come back to the guitar. And this way it just makes it a little more harmonious. At least in my experience. Yeah, I could try bringing the keys up a little. Try there. For once, Rip, you had a good suggestion. Alright. So let's turn this back on, the loopy mechanism. Bring this lead guitar up. Where's that lead guitar? I'm gonna do the same thing I did here. They do sound a little thin, and I can do something about that. I'm just trying to get them roughed in. I still haven't done any EQ to them or compression. Where's these chorus guitars come in? Okay. So I want these wide out because they're chorus guitars, they're mirroring. Bear with it, Rip. Stuff takes time. It will get there eventually. Bring these in a little. Do 50-50. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these same Abbey Roads. No, I will get to it when I get to it. I have a process. Keep in mind, I still haven't even touched the vocals. These are supposed to be complimentary, not overbearing. Alright, I'm going to leave it here for the moment. We're going to start in with the Vox. Alright, let's see what we got here. These Vox are going to take a lot of work. Alright, so...
Get it on, bang a gong, get it on.
This is going to take a lot of fucking work.
Well, you're built like a car, you got a hubcap, diamond star,
Ooh.
halo. You're built like a car, oh yeah. You're an untamed youth.
Alright, let's bring these down.
Your cloak full of egos. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl.
For once, I'm actually mixing something that doesn't need auto-tune.
Get it on, bang a gong, get it on.
Okay, let's see. Let's
Get
bring...
it on, bang a gong, get it on.
Alright. Let's... When in doubt, Shep's Omni Channel.
Well, you're windy and wild. You got the blues in your shoes and your stockings. You're windy and wild, oh yeah.
Load.
Built like a car,
Let's see what we
got a
got.
hubcap, diamond star halo. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, bang a gong, get it on.
Audio Bliss.
Get it on, bang a gong, get it on. Ooh, yeah.
Every day's a sale at Waves. Honestly, most of my plugins are Waves. They... just good shit.
Well, you're dirty and sweet, clad in black. Don't look back, and I love you. You're dirty and sweet, oh yeah.
Not really digging the
Dance
Sheps.
when you walk, so let's dance, take a chance, understand me. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, Bang a gong, get it on.
King's microphone. I love this thing.
Get it on. Bang a gong, get it on. Ow! Get it on. Bang a gong, get it on. Ow!
Oh, that breath. That is a big breath.
Get it on. Bang a gong, get it on.
Not really feeling that. It's a little flat for
Get
me.
it on. Bang a gong, get it on.
Let's try the SSLEQ.
Get it on. Bang a gong.
This vocalist is
get it
real good.
on.
Really digging him.
Get it on. Bang a gong. Hey, yeah.
Ooh,
Take me.
this is pretty good. Alright, let's see what we got. Filter
For a
in.
meanwhile, I'm still thinking.
I'm not cutting the breath. I got some other tricks. I don't have to cut it. Not really feeling this either. We're gonna just beep that way. I don't have so many dead spots.
Well, you're dirty and sweet, clad in black. Don't look back, and I love you. You're dirty and
Yes,
sweet.
the good
oh,
old
yeah.
VEQ3.
Well, you're slim and you're weak. You've got the teeth of the Hydra upon you.
Little
You're dirty, sweet,
output.
you're my girl.
He's got a really good bassy voice, so I'm gonna bring that high
Get it
pass
on.
down a little.
Bang a gong, get it on.
And I'm gonna bump that bass.
Get
Bring it
it
down to
on.
about there.
Bang a gong, get it on. Well, you're dirty and sweet, clad in black. Don't look back, and I love you.
I'm gonna bring this midfield down a bit.
Dirty and sweet,
Bring that down
oh
here.
yeah.
Bring that down to 10.
Well, you're slim and you're weak. You've
Bring
got
that
the
down.
teeth of the Hydra upon you.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Dirty, sweet, and you're my
Some
girl.
dynamics.
Get it on. Bang a
Let's bring a
gong,
3A on
Get
it.
it on. Get it on. Bang a gong. Get it on.
Get rid of that 60
Well, you're
hertz.
dirty and sweet, clad in black. Don't look back, and I love you. You're dirty and sweet, oh yeah.
Alright, let's see what we can do for his
slim
back.
and you're weak. You've got the teeth of the Hydra upon you. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl.
Bring the VEQ4 up.
Get it
Stereo.
on. Bang a gong. Get it on. Get it on. Bang a gong. Get it on.
Okay.
Well, you're dirty and sweet, clad in black. Don't look back, and I love you. You're dirty and sweet, oh yeah.
Or swim. Alright.
Well, you're slim and you're weak. You've got the teeth of the Hydra upon you.
I'm gonna throw just a
You're
little
dirty, sweet,
slap
and
back.
You're my girl.
I just want a little slap back on that
Get
double.
it on. Bang a gong. Get it on.
Now, the vocals are usually go to a delay
Get it
versus a
on.
reverb.
Bang a gong.
Because I'm not trying to place it
Get
back in the mix, I'm
on.
just trying to thicken it up.
Well, you're dirty and sweet, clad in black. Don't look back.
Well,
and I
Smurf,
love
with the
you.
presets, if you notice what I'm doing,
Dirty and sweet,
I use the
oh,
presets
yeah.
to get me close. Now, some of these presets are presets that I made myself. Not all of them, especially when I'm looking at the wave stuff. I'm not. You know, I didn't make half of those myself. But I get it close, and then I tweak it from there to the situation and what I'm specifically looking for.
Get it on.
So it's just a shortcut to get there a little faster.
Well, you're dirty.
Although this redelay,
clad in black,
when you're just looking for a
and I
slapback, just
love
stock
you.
slapback done.
You're dirty and sweet.
Ooh, there is a
oh,
vocal
yeah.
fattener.
Well, you're slim and you're weak. You
Nah, I
got
like
the
that
teeth of
flat
the
back.
Hydra upon you. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, bang it gone. Get it on, get it on, bang it gone. Get it on. Well, you're dirty and sweet, clad in black. Don't look back, and I love you.
I have no idea what these tracks are, but they are nice and thick. Pan those out a bit.
I'm
Gonna bring these down.
Upon you. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl.
I think this might be like in an echo chamber or something.
Get it on.
Not sure.
Bang it gone. Get it on.
Alright, this is sounding pretty good.
Get it on.
I'm gonna go out real nice and wide with these.
Get it on.
Really thicken that vocal up.
Well, you're dirty and sweet, clad in black. Don't look back, and I love you. You're dirty and sweet, oh yeah. Well, you're slim and you're weak. You've got the teeth of the Hydra upon you. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl.
I am probably not gonna end up using at least some of these vocal tracks.
Bang it gone, get it on. Get it on, bang it gone, get it on.
Alright, so let's see where we're sitting.
Well, you're dirty and sweet, clad in black, don't look back.
I'm gonna unsolo this. Home play. I'm gonna let you guys sit through this for a minute, because I need booze. I will be back in a minute.
Well, you're dirty and sweet, clad in black, don't look back, and I love you. You're dirty and sweet, oh yeah. Well, you're slim and you're weak, you got the teeth of the Hydra upon you. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, bang it gone, get it on. Get it on, bang it gone, get it on. Well, you're built like a car, you got a hubcap, diamond star halo. You're built like a car, oh yeah. You're an untamed beauty, that's the truth. With your cloak full of egos. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, bang it gone, get it on. Get it on, bang it gone, get it on. Woo. Well, you're windy and wild, you got the blues in your shoes and your stockings. You're windy and wild, oh yeah. Well, you're built like a car, you got a hubcap, diamond star halo.
Alright, I am back.
You're my girl. Get it on, bang it gone, get it on.
Track 28. Which one's
Get
28?
it on,
Oh, the keys bus?
get it on.
When the hell did I ever say gain staging is for pussies? I use it all the time. It's a great technique, and when it's used right, it's the proper way to do shit. Alright. Let's re-solo this.
Well, you're dirty and sweet.
I'm not going to use those echo plates. So I'm actually just going to delete those.
Well, you dance when you walk, so let's dance, take a chance, understand me.
I'm not going to use that. Let's see what that
You're
vocal
my
magic is.
girl. Get it on.
What are these vocal magics?
Love you.
Yeah, I'm not using those.
Dirty and sweet, oh yeah. Well, you're slim and you're weak. You've got the teeth of the Hydra upon you.
Alright,
You're
let's.
dirty, sweet, and you're my car. You've got a hubcap. Well, you're built like a car. You've got a hubcap, diamond star halo. You're built like a car, oh yeah. You're an untamed youth, that's the truth, with your cloak full of egos.
Alright.
You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl.
Pan these out a
Get
bit.
it on, bang a gong, get it on.
Vocals are really the only thing I will do on their own.
Get it on.
Because if you can get the vocals sounding good with themselves, then you could just play with the slider on the Vox bus and get them sitting real nice.
Well, you're windy and wild. You got the blues in your shoes and your stockings. You're windy and wild, oh yeah. Well, you're built
We're gonna
like
pan
a
these in
car.
a little
You've
bit
got
more.
a hubcap, diamond star
25%.
halo.
Let's try that and see how that
You're dirty,
sounds.
sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, bang a gong, get it on.
There we go.
Get it on, bang a gong, get it on. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I love that. This guy's voice is great. I love it.
Well, you're built like a car. You've got a hubcap, diamond star halo. You're built like a car, oh yeah.
That's sounding real good. Let's see what these other ones are.
Well, you're dirty and sweet, clad in black. Don't look back, and I love you. You're dirty and sweet, oh yeah.
Put you at about
Well, you
50.
dance when you walk, so let's dance, take a chance, understand me. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, bang a gong, get it on.
Hello.
Get it on, bang a gong, get it on. Ow! Get it on, bang a gong, get it on.
Alright, let's bring that down low.
Well, you're dirty and sweet, clad in black. Don't look back, and I love you. You're dirty and sweet, oh yeah. Me, you're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, bang a gong, get it on.
We don't want that to take center stage, so I'm bringing them in real low.
Bang a gong,
Again, same thing like when I was talking about the maracas earlier. It's the glue. You know, it's that stuff you don't really pick out in a mix, but you know if it isn't there. Now watch this. We're going to do this.
Me, you're dirty, sweet, and you're
So
my
now we're going to
girl.
do send,
Get it
send,
on, bang
all
a
these
gong, get
oohs.
it on. Get it on, bang a gong, get it on. Ow! Get it on, bang a gong, get it on. Ow!
So all I want to hear is that. Yeah, sometimes they really do fit in a song, and this is one of them. So we're going to bring up good old-fashioned Abbey Road Chambers. Alright, Abbey Road. We don't want... let's try this smooth vocal. No. Ooh, that's a good sound, but something about it's just not right. So we're gonna do full reset. Chamber 2 though. Full reset. So this is pretty much you bring it up, and this is how it sets. So off. We're gonna go about 10K, about 150 there. I'm going to bring the gain up a bit. I'm going to leave it chamber 2. Go to the MK2H's. Classic. Ooh, that alt tech is pretty nice. Oh, there we go. I'm not trying to overpower it, but it enhances that so much. Okay.
You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, bang it gone, get it on.
Alright, so let's see what this actually.
Get it on, bang it gone, get it on. Ow!
Let's see what these are.
Get it on, bang it gone, get it on. Ow! Me, you're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, bang it gone, get it on.
What exactly are these? That's what we got to figure out.
Get it on, bang it gone, get it on.
Here we go. Alright, so
Get it on, bang it gone.
what did I do here? 35.
Get it on, bang it gone, get it on.
Alright, so bring these in.
Get it on, bang it gone, get it on.
Alright, so I'm just going to try and match these a little. And I'm going to add this to that as well.
Get it on, bang it gone, get it on.
Alright, I'm going to bring these up a hair.
Bang it gone, get it on.
Alright.
Get it on.
Now let's get these vocals sitting. And then I'll show you a little trick I usually do. So everybody in the chat, say hi to Hunter. He's a friend of mine. Don't scare him away.
Dirty and sweet, oh yeah. When you slip in your week, you got the teeth in your hide, you're upon you. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl.
Gonna throw a little AP. No, I don't want mono.
Bang it on, get it on. Get it on.
Yes, if you've seen a Steam thing pop up, it was because of him. I want stereo. Because stereo better.
Well, you built like a car, you
Voice.
got a hubcap, diamond star halo. You built like a car, oh yeah.
Hunter, for your reference, most of the people in that server you never interact with on Discord or in this chat.
Cloak full of egos. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl.
Not really feeling this.
Get it on.
Let's try that SSL.
Get it on.
Are you like fucking 8 rip?
you're windy and wild. You got the blues in your shoes and your stockings.
Not feeling that.
Windy and wild.
Let's just go right to the dynamics and see how that handles. Rock my vocal. Look at me. Do you really think I'm gonna get any hotties, Smurf? Of course they were fucking gross. I'm not really feeling the 76 on this.
Oh yeah. Will you dance when you walk?
Yes, the vocals are really loud.
Take a chance, understand me. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl.
Yes, this is more of a mastering compressor, but see what we got. Rock vocal. Oh, that tone. Now we're starting to talk. The 1176 isn't always the answer. This is sounding pretty damn good now. Well, Rip, you're kinda correct, but it's more for this bus than one of these buses. Hey, I rode the short bus. Don't be talking shit about short buses here. Alright, this is sounding real good. Let's start from the beginning and see what we got, and then I'll start on mastering if I like what I hear. No, I only wear a helmet when I ride my motorcycle. Let's bring these vocals down here. You're sitting a little too much up front. There we go, that's sitting better. Ooh, those oohs and ahs are sitting just right. Yes, you're from New York City. We get it. Big whoop. You want a cookie? Needs a bit more bass, though. There we go. Man, those oohs are sitting just perfect. Jesus, Rip. don't be too concerned about this clipping over here. We'll fix that in mastering. Because I'm not worried. Because it's only like plus 0.02 decibels. It's barely clipping, so I'm just not that concerned about it. If it was like 5 or 6 dBs, yeah. Then I'd be re-leveling shit. Bringing shit down and making it a little more kosher. But it's so minuscule, it really doesn't matter. I am liking how this is sounding, so we're going to move on to mastering. Alright, so first... Alright, we're going to actually use a mastering plugin, Ozone 9. I don't want that, I want a bell. Now with mastering, a little goes a long way. Now, I want to bring this mids up a hair. Turn that off for a second. I want to hear just the EQ at work. It's a real subtle difference, but I'm hearing it. A little more mid. We're going to bring this up a hair. Bring that down right there. Alright, I'm not going to use the imager. It's nice and wide as it is. This is where the fun comes in. I'm not going to touch it. Because what I'm going to do first is bring this in. Now, I love this. It's the Puke Child. People shit on it, but I love it for mastering. Plus, look at all these great presets we get that I'm not actually going to touch. I'm going to leave them linked. I'm actually going to put some 60 hertz on this. I want to slow it up a little. Yep. The only time I'm really gonna render out and then master it is if I'm doing like an album or an EP. For a single, I will just do it right in the master bus. The reason I'll render out when I'm doing more than one is that way I can get a consistency between all the tracks. So recently I was mixing my Omnipresent Nothingness EP, Sacrifice of Sanity. That one I did in a traditional master. But for singles and one-offs like this, yeah, I'm just doing it right in the master bus because there's no point to rendering it down and then going into it. Because you don't have to have a consistency with anything but itself. Alright, let's make this a little louder. Yeah, see, now that's clipping I don't want. So I'm actually going to bring that down a little. And now I'm actually going to bring Ozone 9 back up. Because I am just a glutton for punishment. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that off, turn that off. And all I'm doing is I'm really just going to limit the peaks. That way, just prevent the clipping. The real trick is you want to have this kick in as little as possible. You really just want it to be there to grab the random little spike here and there. We are almost done. Actually, I'm going to slow this up. Transient emphasis. Oh, it's in there. I just think it's mixed in to where you can ignore it or listen to it. I'm going to actually unlink these. Give it a little sustain. Alright, I think we are done. So, I'm not actually sure how I can add a render to this stream for you guys to judge for yourself. So I guess you're just going to have to trust me a little and rely on what I imagine isn't the greatest audio. So, let's start from the beginning of the song and play it all the way through. And so you guys can see for yourself the progress. Oh, look, it's the tracking screen. So let's sit back, relax, and enjoy. I'm actually going to turn my mic off for this.
Sweet and you're my girl. Get it on, bang it on, get it on. Get it on, bang it on, get it on. Well, you're built like a car, you got a hubcap, diamond star halo. Feel like a car, oh yeah. You're an untamed beauty, that's the truth. With your cloak full of egos, you're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, bang it on, get it on. Get it on, bang it on, get it on. Shoes and the stockings, the windy and wild, oh yeah. Well, you feel like a car, you got a hubcap, diamond star halos. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, bang it on, get it on. Get it on, bang it on. Get it on. Well, you're dirty and sweet, clad in black. Don't look back, and I love you. You're dirty and sweet, oh yeah. When you walk, so let's dance, take a chance, understand me. You're dirty, sweet, and you're
All right. I think that is sounding pretty goddamn good. So, I figured out how I can include a version of this with better audio. I'm gonna upload it to Dropbox and leave it in the description. So that way anybody watching back or anybody here right now can click it and listen for themselves without going through my rig and YouTube, and you can judge for yourself if we did a good job. Now, keep in mind, this is it's a quick mix. It's not something that I've sat down with for a day and really dialed in detail and did automation on. You know, it's a quick mix. I could have gone way more in depth with this than I did. I just didn't. Mostly because I'm not going to sit here all night. I'm already half in the bag. I mean, when I started this, I was almost a half a bottle of bourbon into the night. So, who knows how long I could have gone. But this way, you guys can judge for yourself. I think we did a decent job. Is it the best mix out there? No. But it's also a pretty quick mix. So, while this is rendering, we're going to start wrapping up. I would like to thank Warren and ProMix Academy for making these multi-tracks available. I would like to thank Smurf for bringing them to my attention and encouraging drunk mixing with Boat tonight. This is something I've usually done on a Discord server. More info on that coming soon. And every once in a while, it just happens. It's not a scheduled event. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. So, we're pretty much done for the night. Probably wrap up the stream in a few minutes. I'm just waiting for this to render. So if you see the video or stream buffering, that's what's happening. I'm actually rendering the song. I just want to leave the stream up long enough to add the Dropbox link. Mostly because once it's done, I don't know how to edit the description. So bear with the stuttering and the buffering. In the meantime, here's a big ass cloud. Rip, what is a still frame render? This isn't video. I don't understand what a still frame render is. It should be a little better now. The render's done, but multi-track. Bang. All right, give me it's almost over. It's almost over. Bear with me. Dropbox. I don't want to upgrade. Upload file. Almost. We're almost done. Hopefully this upload doesn't take too long. I realize the stream quality is essentially potato for the second. Hopefully at least the audio explaining it is coming through. There's about 33 seconds left. If nothing else, Rip can finally enjoy somebody else being potato for a while. He's usually the potato guy. Almost done. Copy link. All right. All right. There is now the Dropbox link in the description. Hear it for yourself. Feel free. Once again, I would like to thank Warren Hewitt and ProMix Academy for making this cover and making the multitrack available to schlubs like me to do as I please. I hope I haven't broken any rules by making a YouTube live stream using it, but if I did, I think I'm squarely covered under fair use. Mostly because the work is transformative and educational. So, I want to thank you guys for joining us tonight. Well, us, I mean me.